So at this point, is it okay to say that Shauna Brooks is harassing, antagonizing, and possibly bullying Benzino? And I'm just going to be honest, as a member of the LGBTQ community, Shauna Brooks is coming off as the angry trans woman. And she's not the first angry trans woman, and she most certainly will not be the last angry trans woman. We see this happen every few months if you follow a lot of LGBTQ members. If you're a little older, you've seen it happen several times throughout the years of your LGBTQ life. You may have a gay man or a transgender woman. They are dealing with a down low man. In the beginning, the down low man is intrigued by you. He thinks you're interesting. He thinks you're unique. You're something different from what he's used to. So y'all are vibing. You like him. He may like you a little bit. But we all know it's always short term and it's always short lived. We all know there's nothing that's going to come from messing with down low men besides a good time. And to be honest, I am a little disappointed with Shauna Brooks because she's so mature. She is in her 30s. She's an elder in the transgender community. She's been around a very long time. She's had a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of popularity and fame. So I know for a fact this is not the first down low man that she's been with. So I'm just a little confused on why she's going about it this way. Do you have feelings for Benzino? Did he promise you something that the other down low men did not promise you? Were you hoping for a relationship? I don't understand it. Because in one breath, you say you guys did not connect because of your choice. And then on the other instant, you're saying you're tired of girls like you being loved in private. Well, if you never connected with him and y'all never had anything going on, how is he loving you in private? You throwing him in there with all the other down low men you've already met. And I understand it because once you've met one or two or a couple, you've met them all. They're all the same. But this is just not okay, Shauna. This man has denied knowing you. He has denied ever linking with you. He has denied having any type of attraction to you. My thing with you is, what's the next step? How do you move on past this? Because he's not going to change his statement. This is what down low men do. This is part of their manual. This is part of their rule book. Deny, deny, deny. I just think Shauna Brooks is way too smart for this. I think she's way too talented for this. I think she knows these down low men way too well to have put herself in this position. Shauna, what were you looking to gain from having a sexual relationship with Benzino anyway? Where did you think it would lead besides sex? I mean, did Darius McCurry and Sydney Star, not give you the game and everything you needed to know about down low men? I don't know what would. I mean, we had him on camera kissing Sydney Star all in the mouth, and he still denied it. That's what down low men do. And the heterosexual community is going to believe them. Because you have to understand, the average black woman does not want these men to be gay. They don't want these men to be gay because that lowers their pool of options. So a lot of times, although they may believe the trans or the gay man, or they may suspect that the man is gay, as long as he's willing to be with her, she's still going to be with him anyway. And let's say the black woman doesn't want to be with him. He's still not going to be with you, Shauna. He's still not going to be with you. And I think that's the part that hurts. These men don't want to be with you outside of sex. And you think, well, I'm beautiful and I'm so great and I'm so amazing and we have such a great time. Why are you hiding me? Why are you keeping me a secret? Why don't you want to be something more with me? Because they don't see LGBTQ as anything other than sex. And nothing that we do is going to make them see us for anything other than sex. They don't want to be gay. Their only connection and link to the LGBTQ community is sex. But yeah, this is just something quick. I just had to make a comment on this because I just feel like Shauna Brooks is just going out sad. Girl, you're too old. You've been through this ring around the rosy before with these men. You already know what to expect from them, sister. Stop getting yourself hurt. Stop putting your feelings and emotions behind down low men. They should only be used for what they are. Sex. Remember their role. Don't offer them anything outside of sex. Don't offer them any type of friendship, any type of conversation, any type of moral support, because they are not going to do the same for you. They will deny you. They will not acknowledge you. And they're going to leave you bitter and hurt when they move on, because they will move on. That's part of their lifestyle, moving on. It just becomes dangerous when you start exposing these men and thinking you're going to force these men to acknowledge you and force these men to love you publicly when they don't want to. Shauna could end up really getting hurt from this, and I don't think it's worth it. You got what you got from him. You got your 15 seconds of fame. y'all did what y'all did or did not do whatever y'all didn't do based off what you said. I just don't really get it. Let it go. Let this man move on. Is it really worth the risk of you getting hurt just for this man to say, okay, yeah, I did it? Let's say tomorrow Benzino comes out and say, okay, yes, I had an encounter with Shauna Brooks. We had sex. Shauna, what are you going to get from that? What's the next step? Because Benzino is the one who's going to benefit from it. He's the black man in hip-hop who came out and admitted that he likes transgender women. And he'll open the door for other black men who like transgender women to not have to be so private and secretive about it. At the end of the day, you still don't benefit from that. I mean, you may get a few more black men that want to have sex with you. But what else? What else would you like to come from it, Shauna? I mean, I just think you should leave it alone, girl. That's it.